All right, in our daytime book club today, End of Autumn, the fifth novel released in a popular series by Richard W. Nave. And it is a complex story with layered plots that he is here to share with us this morning. We are honored to have Richard here in our studio with us. Welcome to the show. Great to have you.
I appreciate you having me on here, Amy.
Well, you've been writing this series, you were telling me, for about 25 years now.
Yes, almost 25 years.
And this is the fifth book in the series. Tell me a little about this one.
Well, would you mind if I held the book?
No, you go right ahead. It's called End of Autumn.
This is the fifth book in my series, and it's the only book that is a sequel. It is the sequel to Edge of Autumn. They're all standalone novels, and the first three are historical fiction. This is 530 pages, and I write my books, and I've coined an acronym called COPER. I want conflict, originality, plausibility, emotionality, and a real location. And my books feature East Tennessee. There's just so much to write about in East Tennessee. But let's see if anybody be interested based on the back cover. Some people hear their inner voice with great clarity, and they live by what they hear. They either go insane or they become a legend. He could have walked away. Rationality deserted him, and he ignored the voice. Let her go, Whitman. Go back to Wanda, the prostitute's daughter who knows every secret pleasure. Walk away. The voice was louder. She will drive you crazy. In the twilight of his career, Sheriff Don Whitman grapples with PTSD and the challenge of identifying the body of an African-American female. The young woman had been shot in the head execution style. She was naked, her hands and feet were bound with a leather strap, and the killer or killers had left no evidence. Seeking treatment for his mental disorder, the sheriff meets Dr. Lauren Hommel, an attractive psychiatrist with challenges in her own life. Her inner voice whispers, careful, 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 every time she encounters her devastatingly charming and beyond dangerous patient. She knows he's a legend, but is he insane? In the season of the falling leaves, the sheriff pulls his life together as storm clouds gather. Tragedy strikes, and the course of politics in the United States changes forever. Grudgingly, the sheriff accepts the fact that for him, it is the end of autumn.
And Richard, this book and the other books all take place in autumn. Autumn is the common denominator in all of these. How does that fit into each different story that you write? Okay,
the first story, The Lords of Autumn, is 700 pages, been written and rewritten 4 times. It starts out when I was a senior in high school in North Chicago, and it takes 12 years of this young man's life. And in all these books, there are 6 characters that appear repeatedly, but they cover the time period from 1962 until present date. And a lot of my stories are in 3 locations: North Chicago, Beaumont, Texas, and East Tennessee. I made a mistake in the first book, and I called Elizabethton Cartersville, so I was stuck with it through the rest of the series. My characters are based on real people, and I've had a lot of fun taking people's names and putting them into the book.
So you can watch for, you never know who you might be reading about in there.
That's exactly right. And I've named local things like Mountain Empire Veterinary Hospital. I've given some commercial stuff to a few people.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yes, I think so.
Well, Richard, we're going to give everybody some information on where they can find your book, and you've got a great website. It is also available on Amazon.com. The name of the book is called End of Autumn, the 5th in the Autumn series.